What is up, guys? My name is Robert Donaldson, and today we are back with episode number 89 of Rob's Best Bets for the date of March 7th, 2023. And as always, you can find me on Twitter at RobDFB. And if you want more content like this in the future, please hit that like and subscribe button because it really does help out a ton. And before we hop into Tuesday's picks, let's go over Monday's betting performance. And man, missed out on a heartbreaking future with South Alabama that would have paid 5 units. And man, I'll be honest, that ripped my heart out. I really fell in love with that team. Really sad to see their season end, especially with that shot rimming out at the very end there too to tie it. That's just kind of what this time of year does to people. You know, you fall in love with these Cinderellas or these long shots and they play really well and they make you a lot of money throughout the entire year. And then in a blink, you know, all that hope and optimism goes by the wayside and the season's just over. It's kind of the heartbreaking, bittersweet part of liking this sport. That said, you know, we're going to have a lot more future bets coming up in the next couple days with a lot more conference tournaments tipping off as well. So be sure to hop on board with those because yes, we are definitely going to include those in our records. And man, we have been raking on these futures and we still have stock in Cleveland State and Gonzaga as well. So fingers crossed there. That being said, this is going to be a little bit of a lighter card today in terms of units risked. So let's hop right into this video. All right, for our first pick of the day, we are heading over to the ACC tournament where we have Georgia Tech taking on Florida State. And this Georgia Tech team has been playing much better as of late. And I think they could be a sleeper in this tournament. So let's take them here, laying the 1.5 points for 2 units for our first play of the day. For our second bet of the day, we are heading over to the A10 tournament where we have LaSalle taking on Rhode Island. Man, Archie Miller versus Fran Dunphy is as good of a coaching matchup as you're going to possibly find in mid-major ball. And this is between two of the lower seeds in this A10 tournament. And that said, I've been more impressed with Rhode Island down the stretch if I'm being honest. So let's take the Rams here on the money line for 2 units for our second play of the day. For pick number 3, we are heading out to the CAA tournament where we have Charleston taking on UNC Wilmington in the final. And I know this Wilmington squad has been costing us some money over the past few days, but I think Charleston just looks motivated and extremely talented, and I think they come out firing to punch their ticket in this one. So let's lay the 9 points for 2 units for our third play of the day. For pick number 4, we are heading back out to the A10 tournament where we have UMass taking on Richmond. And UMass has been banged up for much of the season, but they are finally healthy. And when they are healthy, they are actually one of the better teams in the A10. So let's actually take them here, getting the 2.5 points for 2 units. And for an additional unit, let's also sprinkle on the money line here as well. For pick number 5, we are staying in the A10 tournament where we have St. Joseph's taking on Loyola Chicago. And I think this is a spot where Loyola is getting credit for the name on the jersey, but not necessarily the talent of the team. So let's lay the point here with St. Joe's for 3 units for our 5th play of the day. For pick number 6, we are heading out to the Southland tournament where we have Northwestern State taking on New Orleans. Man, I think this Northwestern State team is far and away the best team in the Southland, and I think they roll here en route to a championship. So let's take them here, laying the 8.5 points for 3 units for our 6th play of the day. All right, for our final play of the day, we are staying in the Southland where we have Corpus Christi taking on McNeese State. And McNeese played really well yesterday, but I do think this is actually where their run ends, and I think they could potentially get stomped in this one. So let's lay the 9 points with Corpus Christi for 3 units for our final play of the day. All that being said, I want to thank you all for checking out today's video, and I want to give you guys a big shout out for pushing me over 2,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Man, over 600 subscribers in the past month, and I just really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And man, let's keep raking. Let's have a great March. NCAA tournament is fastly approaching, and I think we're going to rake. So let's keep going, and I will see you in a future video. Take it easy.